Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to my ma or me except this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. No, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing my daddy ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that he was quite a joke, and he got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl is giggling and I turn red, and some guy laughing, I bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. But I grew up quick and I grew up mean, and my fist got hard and my waist got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars that I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Aylesbury in mid-July, and I just a town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop to have myself a brew at an old saloon on a street of mud, and there the table dealing scud sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mummer had that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and brass and gray and old, and I looked at him, my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you're gonna die." Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. Then I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the walls and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I'll tell you, I fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss, and he reached for his gun, but I pulled mine first. Stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. And he said, "Son, this road is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name, then I said goodbye, and I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong." He said, "Now you just fought one heck of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now. I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the grabbing you got and the spit in your eye. 'Cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him my pa and he called me his son. Come away with a different point of view. And I think about it now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a boy, I'm gonna name him Bill or George or Frank or anything but Sue.